Hello folks, this is Adam Oliveris again. Lots to show you, so I'll just jump right into it today. The progress that I've made over the last week is that I have created lots and lots of new structure in the back end to tie the data to the front end. So what was done this week was I grabbed the information from the main locations table. I also created two different migration files, one for the amenities section that I'm responsible for, and one for the sleeping arrangement section that I'm responsible for. Created the table and also seeded the tables. Aside from that, all of the components necessary were fleshed out. So sleeping arrangements now has the Java controller and repository files. The listing info has the same, the Java, the controller, and the repository files, and the same for the amenities. The reason why I did that was they each have their own separate table that they're pulling from. So in the front end, I'm able to just put everything into one service. The separate information that wasn't available to me already in the back end, I went ahead and created for myself. So again, all of those files, the controller and the repository, and that's for amenities, sleeping arrangements, and listing info. So then if we go to the front end, we pull in inside of the app module the listing info service, and it's also down here in the providers. If we pull that up, we can see that we are grabbing from the amenities on the back end, grabbing from the sleeping arrangements, and grabbing from the listing info. So we've got all of those set up. And then on the front end, the listing info, these are all of my files here. So we have the listing info container right here that is responsible for loading all of the data. So we've got the load listing data, load amenities data, load sleeping array data. We've got the calls that are being made on init. And so that way it allows me to do things like this. I can pass through the data of the Angular router. I've got my input here. And so then in the HTML, I'm able to do things like pull straight from the amenities data. And so if we take a look at the page as it's up and running right now, these amenities are being fed into the table depending on a Boolean, whether or not it is true or false that these listings have these particular amenities saved inside of the database for them. So it's a true or false. So that's what I have this week. There's quite a bit under the hood. Definitely a lot to take a look at if you are running around in GitHub. Yeah, that's what I've got this week. Hope that was short and concise enough for you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.